Hey all, I wanted to do a review of the Royal Decameron Club Caribbean Runaway Bay. We got back from here probably 3, 4 weeks ago. This was our ninth time there, first time in like 5 years. And, we read a lot of things on Facebook, a lot of ridiculous things. And, we wanted to come down because we didn't believe it. And some of the things that said, actually turned out to be true. But one of the things we do like about this.
So this is a quick hut tour. Stuff's laid out because we've been here a couple days already. But nice big bed. Sufficient AC. Bathroom. And there's a closet area. That's pretty much it. There's no fridge, no hair dryer. There is a safe, but you got to get a key for it. TV's a little small, but that's fine. Don't watch much TV when we're on vacation. But very nice. I really like the huts. I like it a lot better than a hotel room. It's more private. You have your own front deck out front, so at night you could sit out there. But very nice. Yeah.
So one thing about this resort, it is really nice. They take pretty good care of it. Just the scenery, especially waking up first thing in the morning and you see this. This is nice. Um, the hut idea, I really like hut or cottage, whatever you call it. I do like it better than a hotel room. A lot of nice flowers, a lot of fruit that grows here too. But just overall, just a nice, relaxing type place. Um, I don't see how anybody could complain about this. I haven't seen any reviews on the ground saying, other than the cats. And I'm an animal person, so the cats don't really bother me. I know some people it does, but you know, it could be, there could be worse things. But overall, the grounds are very nice. It's a small resort. So, I mean, so every morning we take a walk around the whole place after breakfast, and we don't have this at home. So I mean, this is especially on a nice day. It's really, really nice and calming. Just excellent way to start your day. Now, the pool's in the beach. This is the main pool. Um, Normally, I don't go in that. I like the ocean. This is the quiet pool. I'm too loud for this pool, so that's why I go to the ocean. But this is a nice. I did go in it a couple times the last time, and it was nice. But I'm more an ocean person. Um, but I mean, overall, this was nice. The bar was pretty good. This is to me, this is what it's all about. Is the ocean, the warm water. Where I'm from, the water is usually always freezing cold. So this was, and usually you don't get supplied drinks at home at the ocean at home, but very nice, very relaxing. Not a big beach, but it's big enough for me. As you can see, there's not a lot of people in the water. Now, activities. Um, I personally don't use the gym, although I know I should. But the gym seemed to be pretty good. They seemed, everything that you needed, was there. You know, if that's what if that's your thing. Another tennis court, big tennis court. Not a tennis player, but if I was, I'm pretty sure I'd be impressed with that. They do have archery, which I find it odd. Right next to the archery is the kids park. I hopefully they don't run them both at the same time. Although I've never seen in my past times, never seen anybody doing either. Not saying that they haven't. And this is the kids club. This is like 10 in the morning, and it was closed. But at the same time, I don't recall seeing a lot of kids there. So when people say, "Is this kid friendly?" Yeah, they have a park and stuff, but I mean, it's not like some of the other resorts. The food, this is breakfast time. Breakfast was very good. Um, the other meals, I can't say the same. We didn't starve to death, but breakfast was always good. Um, they had everything, every breakfast type food that you can imagine. One of the bad things, though, this was the first time in all the times we've been, was it was bacon and plenty of it. This time, every other day, they would bring bacon out, but they served it to you, which to me, that's not a problem. But I mean, my wife likes the crispies, and to me, it doesn't matter what they are. For me, I'll eat both. But um, you know, it's not like it used to be. Um, See, like this was nice. That was supper. The food has changed quite a bit. Um, and then the restaurants, I had an issue with. This was the one on the rooftop you had to make reservations for. It used to be open. You could reserve it any night of the week. Now it's Monday and Friday. We didn't. We just went up to take a look. We didn't have reservations, but we have eaten up there before, and it is nice, especially at night. Sitting up there in the breeze. But like I said, they Monday and Friday. Um, but it is what it is. This was the Delta Jasmine. They set it up for a restaurant on a Friday night. We did eat there, and it was all right. And this is then they use it as a snack bar, which I gotta say, I had a hamburger and a jerk chicken, and the jerk chicken that I had there was probably some of the best jerk chicken I've ever had in Jamaica. The entertainment, honestly, that was a letdown for me too. They used to have a house band every night that would play. They don't have that anymore. There was a Michael Jackson show, which was it was pretty good, and then they had the Silverbirds. If you've never seen them, you definitely want to check them out. That's good. Other than that, for the rest of the week, the entertainment, we went to bed. So my overall thoughts on this resort, like I said, we've been here. This was our nighttime. For the price, you can't beat it. There's a lot of people complaining, but I'll be honest with you, for what you're spending in a week, a 5-star resort, you'd be paying that for one night. As you can see, the cats, like I said, some people have problems with them. We didn't. Um, one of the other things that I've been reading on Facebook that I don't necessarily agree with is the locals. That's like if you were at home and you went into a local restaurant and people were whispering, oh, the locals are here. You'd probably have an issue with it. I mean, I feel that the people of Jamaica have every right to be in any resort. This is their country. Yeah, their culture is a little different than ours, but that's the way it is. We don't want to go there and change their culture, just like we don't want them coming to our country changing ours. Um, I have no problem with them being there. Now, one of the things that people did complain about was running out of food. In the week that we were there, we did not run out of food, but however, we did run out of silverware. To be honest, for me, it's not the end of the world. Um, but the thing is, the resort, they know who's coming, how many's coming. They need to be better prepared. A lot of the business at Royal Decameron, from what I've seen, is a lot of repeat business. People keep coming back. And so they had a really good thing going for quite a while, and I'll have to say I was disappointed in our stay the last time. Overall, it was a good time. We had family members there. We had adopted family members there. So in that sense, I had an unforgettable time. But it's not the same Royal Decameron that it used to be. This used to be like a gem, a hidden gem. Everybody that went, it's like I used to daydream on Fridays, what are they doing tonight there? And now it's like, yeah, it has changed. But this picture here I got off Facebook from a man named Rob Cooney. Great picture. But this is, more of the grounds. Would I ever come back again? Yeah, I would. Yeah, we probably would come back. We've been 9 times. We have to do number 10. I'm just going to keep reading, see how things change. Some of the things I'm seeing already have been changing, so I'm hoping people say something to management. I know we left a comment to them. We had got an email, and we don't hate the place. I mean, but we just know how it was, and I really hope it could somewhat get back to there because this was a really nice place. I mean, it still is, but it has changed quite a bit. There's a lot of people that are gone. They've moved on. There's no more Big Mike, Eminem, Skittles. We did run into Pluto, about a year ago down in Negril. He's working at one of the Rios. Um, and, there's still some longtime people there, Marty, um, Odette, and others. But, one day we'll come back. But for now, hopefully, the management will work on things to get it back to where it used to be. The entertainment that, used to be, I mean, it was never the greatest, but I mean, we enjoyed ourselves every night. And this time, we found ourselves going to bed early. The food quality's changed quite a bit. I mean, we didn't go hungry, but it was definitely not the same. Uh, but once again, we always, every time we used to come, we've always made friends, and this time was no different. We made friends, and that was the great thing about coming here. You always met good people, and they were lasting relationships. That we still communicate with people from all different parts of the world that we met at Royal Decameron. So I'm hoping that it does get better. Um, and it's restored to how it used to be. I know everything changes and not everything can, go back to the way it was, but I'm hoping this place will make an effort to bring it close to what it was, and be that magical place that it used to be. Like I said, overall, I'm not bashing the place. We had a really good time. It's just that, we were disappointed because our thoughts were it was going to pick up right where we left off 5 years ago. And the people that we had brought, they had never came before. And, we wanted them to experience that. Overall, they had a good time too. But I mean, it's like we knew, it used to be a lot better. So hopefully, things will get better. It's still one of the most inexpensive places to be. And if you like reading a book, hanging out on the beach, it's perfect. But if you like a little more, you know what I mean? It's like hopefully, but that's pretty much my gist on this place. And overall, we did have a good time. Um, Definitely wasn't the same, but I'm sure it could have been a lot worse. I've read a lot of things, and like I said, there's some stuff that it's hard to believe. And then there's others, and then you have the people that you could never make happy anyways. I consider myself pretty easy to please. I don't let a lot bother me. Life is way too short, um, and I can. There's a not many places I'd rather be than Jamaica. But you know, with that said, this is where I'll end it. Hopefully nobody's offended. Hopefully some people agree. And hopefully maybe somebody from management might catch wind of this and say, hey, we got a problem, which I do think they do. They need to be better prepared.